Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 1990s Represent. We're wrapping up our sixth cycle of 1991 with a video game. In this episode, we're talking about Super Mario World. So, one of the launch titles for the Super NES. I think it was first released in 1990 in Japan, but was released in the summer of 1991 in North America. Just a great platforming game. One of the best Mario games possibly ever created. I remember a while ago seeing a Reddit post, and it was like, put these four Super Mario games in order from best to worst. Like, worst being like, still pretty good. But it was the games that were listed were Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario World. And I think the kind of agreed upon order in that particular post was Super Mario World being the best, then 3, then 1, then 2. 2 is weird because it's basically I think like Doki Doki Panic was the game, and because Nintendo thought the actual Super Mario Brothers 2 is too difficult. So they basically bought another game out, reskinned it, and released that in North America as Super Mario Brothers 2. But anyhow, in this video, we're talking about Super Mario World. I have some notes here about it, and then, of course, we'll get to some gameplay on this just amazing entry in the Super Mario series. Let me actually get my notes up here. Alright, so Super Mario World, at least in North America, was released August 23rd, 1991. This is the game where Yoshi makes his first appearance. And depending on what level you go to first, if you go on the map, I believe if you go to the level to the right, he's kind of like right in the beginning of the game. So yeah, this introduced the world to Yoshi, who's been a kind of a staple in the Nintendo world ever since, and then a staple, of course, in the Super Mario games ever since Super Mario World as well. I remember like waiting for an issue of Nintendo Power Magazine. So I used to have a subscription to Nintendo Power Magazine. And for some reason, the issue I was expecting, which would have been around the time of the launch of the Super Nintendo, was pretty late. It was like late by like maybe the very least 2 weeks, maybe even longer. And I remember my friend got his copy, and I was asking, like, what was in it because I was waiting for my copy to show up. And he's like, oh, it's got Super Mario World stuff, and the cover has Mario and Yoshi on it. And I'm like, at this point, I didn't know who Yoshi was. I'm like, Yoshi? Who's Yoshi? And then I eventually got the issue in the mail and got to see Mario and Yoshi on the cover. And the covers to the early Nintendo Power magazines are just really, really great. Like, you have the one with from Castlevania 2, which apparently gave kids nightmares. The original issue, which was for Super Mario Brothers 2, had like the claymation thing with Mario and Wart on it. I remember the track and field one had like the way they achieved some of these covers was really cool, and the cover for Super Mario World was no exception. Yeah, just the kind of like the artwork or like kind of like the photography behind some of those early Nintendo Power covers is really cool. But I eventually got the issue, saw what my friend was talking about. I didn't get a Super Nintendo of my own until the very beginning of 1994. But I remember like there was a local video store in a grocery store that we would occasionally rent a Super Nintendo from them. So rent a Super Nintendo, grab a few games for a weekend, have some fun. Remember renting Super Mario World a couple times. I remember also renting like before I had the Super Nintendo, renting Street Fighter 2 from the SNES. Just a lot of fun going in, renting the console, grabbing some games, and having it for a weekend. And then of course the version that I got was of course bundled with Super Mario World. I think it had the promotion to get Super Mario All Stars, but I think by the time I got it, that promotion had already expired. So I never had Super Mario All Stars on the SNES. I think I eventually got a copy because I think my friends left like a copy like with me like a while ago. It was basically just like, oh, it's yours now, like keep it kind of thing. So I eventually did get that years and years later. The first time I played this though, I did play it very briefly in 1991. Remember going to a mall. It was kind of like a Black Friday after the 1991 Thanksgiving, and playing this in a like a department store, like very very briefly. Some other kid was playing it. It was like, hey, check this out. Gave me the controller for a second, and it was in one of the underground levels where you actually had the cool like echo of like the various effects. And then I think the guy that was running it, the person that was like the employee at whatever mall, like store this was, came over, and I think he had to actually was going on his lunch break or something, so he had to take the controllers and like kind of like put them away, like put the system away at least temporarily. So I only got to play it for a few minutes, but it was really really cool. All right, so into some facts about the game. So it was directed by, it looks like, Takashi Tezuka and Shigeru Miyamoto. They kind of worked on it together. It's the best-selling, apparently the best-selling SNES game, which isn't surprising because basically for most of the console's life, it was bundled with the Super Nintendo. I think eventually they did versions of the console that didn't have a game pack in, maybe, or maybe they changed it to something else. But yeah, so it was bundled with that. So basically, almost every SNES that was sold was also counting as a sale of Super Mario World, and I think eventually they released the game separately. But the version I have still somewhere here is the one that came packaged with it. There's a bunch of like some cool new power ups in this game, especially the feather, which gives you the cape, which you can use to kind of like glide and like float with, is really cool. Apparently, they wanted Yoshi in the game or in some of the NES games, but they weren't able to implement Yoshi on that platform due to kind of various like hardware limitations. So they had to wait until the Super Nintendo came out to actually put Yoshi into the game. We're now going to take a look at some reviews before we jump into our gameplay. And the games, we're just going to look at the SNES reviews. It's been ported to various platforms. Let's actually just see what platforms it's been ported to. So obviously came out on the Super Nintendo. I guess Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance. So Game Boy Advance, they got a Game Boy Advance version in 2002. Probably like what's it called, like Virtual Console, stuff like that. But down to our reviews here. So the game on Game Rankings has a 94% for the SNES. All Game gave it a 5 out of 5. Computer and Video Games has it at a 96%. Electronic Gaming Monthly gave it basically a 9 out of 10. So all 4 people that reviewed it gave it a 9. Famitsu, let's see, their 4 reviewers gave it a 9, a 9, an 8, and a 6. Don't know why that one got a 6 from whoever that reviewer was. Game Informer had it at a 10 out of 10. It looks like a 98% from Mean Machines. Superplay gave it a 94%. Other ones, SNES Force has it at a 96%. And then Nintendo Power gave it their Game of the Year. So not surprising there. But just really well reviewed. Has just a lot of great stuff going for it. The graphics are really good. Like really vibrant colors. Cool new enemy types to mess around with. I think one of them is called like Bonsai Bill. It's just the gigantic bullet bill that comes across. Adding Yoshi in changes up a lot because you can basically, he absorbs, can like take in a shell, like a red shell, and then shoot fireballs. You get the whole like Star Road area, like just a lot of secret areas and things like that. Cool boss battles with the Koopalings and what have you. Each of them having their own like little castle that you gotta deal with. I think this one, the ghost from Mario 3, the Boo Diddley shows back up, and I think there's like rooms where you actually had to deal with just tons and tons of them. It's just a classic game and like a really good, just a really good launch title for the Super Nintendo. It's probably one of the best Mario games ever made. Like it might even be the best one, at least in the kind of 2D style. At least out of like the original like 4 games maybe. Yeah, because you have Mario, Mario 2, Mario 3, and this. and then the actual Mario 2, which never didn't come out here until I think they did. It was included in Super Mario All Stars though. But that is going to do it for this brief kind of like just introduction to the video. We're now going to switch over to our gameplay, and we're going to have a blast with that. So we'll be right back with the gameplay. Alright, so we are now back in our Super Nintendo emulator, ready to play some Super Mario World. Just great music here. Let's start a new game. So, of course, Princess has been captured again. It's still Toadstool at this point. It hasn't been changed to Peach just yet. So it's kind of like a little bit, not quite an open world, but you can kind of choose where you want to go. So we'll go here because this is where Yoshi is. Alright, there's Yoshi. So Bowser has kind of screwed him over as well. Eat the apples. The big thing though is you can eat shells. And let's see, and breathe fire. There we go. There's your little checkpoint. Alright, grab the one up. Oh, watch out for these things. There's the vine, but you can't climb the vine with Yoshi, so you gotta get off of him. Alright, let's get back on him. There's the one up for getting all the Yoshi coins. Oh, watch out for that thing. Oh gosh, I lost Yoshi. Alright, let's get up here, wait for that thing to... Because the higher that thing is, the more points you get, or stars I should say. But it's like... Alright, so there's our first level. That opens up that level, but we can also go to Yoshi's house. I think this is the level with the bonsai bill, maybe? Yeah, oh my gosh. There it is. Oh, got hit. Oh gosh, alright. You gotta, was it spin jump, dive jump? Right, go there. Oh man, alright. Almost got the bonsai build there. Oh man, alright. Alright, got it. And those blocks will spin, and then when they're spinning, you can fall through them. Oh man, alright. Oh my gosh! Nah, I missed the little bar there, but beat the level at least. Alright, just grab as many coins as you can. And now those outline blocks will be filled in. So over here is one of the vertical levels. Yeah, because like before, those would have been just been outlined had we not hit that switch palace. Whoa. Alright. Alright, there's Yoshi. Oh man, don't wanna. Let's try to grab that thing out of air. No, maybe not. Oh man, I did not mean to jump off of him. Oh, he's right below me. Okay. I hit the switch. Dun 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 dun. Yes, gotta love the music. Oh man, come on. Nope, I think I lost him that time. Alright. Oh, I thought I almost fell off there. I almost ran out of time. All right, next level. Oh. Oh, watch out for that thing. Oh, missed my held power up, but whatever. Some coins. Alright, wait for this thing to come over and jump over it. Okay. Gotta wait until we get to a point where we can actually clear it. There we go, 14. That's not great, but... Alright, first castle here. And you got these gates that you can actually, you kind of climb up on, and then there's like the little, so you can, you can punch. Oh, no, I think you gotta be on the other side to punch. Let's try that again. Because there's, these panels that you can be on, you can rotate them like that. Probably easier just to avoid them. But yeah, you can punch the ones that are on the opposite side of you, it looks like. But then they will switch. So we can punch that one, we can punch that one. Oh, almost was able to get that one, but not quite. And then, yeah, these will allow you to switch sides. So now I'm on the same side as that one. Opposite side. Same side. Pop. The crusher. Oh, barely made that, alright. Power up, get the fire flower. Alright, first boss here. Oh my gosh. Ah, man. I think I hit the checkpoint though, right? Let's try it again. Yeah, so we had the checkpoint, but we have no power-ups right now. Oh. Let it go down once, and then go after it. What do you got for lives, though? 12? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Right, wait for that thing to extend. And yeah, this guy is definitely easier if you have the fireballs. Or fire flower. And it's a really creative boss fight because you're basically just, yeah, there you go. Just push him off the edge. We got the Yoshi egg, blow up the castle. Donut Land, alright, let's go. Oh, almost. Alright, there's our feather. So we got our cape. So you can spin with the cape, you can float with it. You can kind of float. Let's go up there. Alright, got a few extra lives at least, a few one-ups. There's Yoshi again. Alright, got him. Yeah, so at some point you get the green things filled up that you can jump on. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of enemies on here right now. Oh, hit again. Alright. Jeez. Alright. Oh, I missed Yoshi. Alright. Yeah, you got the fire shooting plant there. You had the football guy throwing the balls, or the baseballs. And here we go with the cool underground area. You got the beetle. Alright, feather. Hopefully we don't get crushed. Those bat things flying down. I mean, I suppose I probably should have grabbed the Yoshi coin first, but... Oh, man. Alright. And I also missed the held power up there. Yeah, I don't think you can break through those unless you're Super Mario form. Alright, 26, there we go. Alright, we got our first, like, haunted house here. A ghost house. I remember the ghost house being kind of puzzly. Let's see. Yeah, so you gotta kind of, it's like little... Yeah, so again, just like, they won't come at you if you look at them. Let them come a little bit closer so I can jump over them at least. There we go. You gotta wait for the thing to come off now so we can get to that. Is the power switch still on? I guess the P switch is still on, alright. Let's see, yeah, because these are kind of like a little maze almost to try to get through. Okay, they're all coming out. I think that door disappears once that timer goes out, but let me remember. Yeah, it goes away. I don't want to go down there because I'll die if I do. There we go. Now it's a vine. Alright, and we're out. From what I remember, the other ones get a little bit more complex. I think I get a 1-up now, maybe? I'm getting, let's see, 23... Or the bonus game, okay. Yeah, you gotta get 3 in a row of something. Let's see, 3 in a row of that. Cool, got a 1-up, 1-up, 1-up. Alright, cool. Yeah, these you gotta turn them off to get a different route there. Alright, checkpoint. Okay, you can't stomp on those things. Alright, a couple more one-ups. Whoa, alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, next castle. Oh no, one more level before the castle, looks like. Whoa, alright. If you have Yoshi, I think you can actually run up those things. But we can also go that way. Oh man, I got hit. Oh man, I'm gonna miss that power up. Oh my gosh, alright. Let's do that again. Alright, checkpoint. Alright, there's Yoshi. The little paratrooper Goomba there. Oh my gosh, alright. Let's clear off the Goombas first. Get rid of that thing. Get up here. Alright, not bad. And now I think we're on to the second castle. So there should be a boss coming up soon again. Yoshi just looks silly when he's on the map like that. Alright, but here we go. Got the little, I think those are thwips. There's thwump. I think it's thwump and thwip. The small one, but... I do not want to get hit by that, but I also want to get that power up if it is there. There's thwump. For the dry bones, making their return from Super Mario Bros. 3. Just gotta be careful not to get crushed by these things. I think yeah, you can go bang, bang, bam, get the feather. All right, gotta wait for that thing to come back over. Might have to wait for that to pop. Alright, there we go. Oh man, alright, no. But yeah, like with the feather you can kind of like fall, like slow fall kind of thing. Feather fall if you're D&D player, I guess. And it actually is a feather that gives you that ability too, which is interesting. Oh man, come on. Probably wait, because I think another one's coming out from the right here. There we go. Get there. Let's deal with the dry bones. So that'll actually get rid of it. They'll reanimate if you just stomp on them, but... And dry bones actually will stay on the level that they're on. So it's got to wait for that to open up. And you also got spikes on those now. That will, oh my gosh. Like I said, the spikes will actually move between those things. Oh, I spiked again. And now I have no power-ups going into the boss fight. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright. And he climbs. And then, oh, yeah, I forgot that he jumps right on you. Alright, let's do that again. I don't know if we had a checkpoint. Let's... There's the thwips. Dodge them. Oh my gosh. Alright, alright, alright. Get the mushroom. I got hit, alright. Let's just avoid the dry bones. I do like if you go press up, you can Mario just looks up. Okay, we gotta be careful because it'll reanimate. Okay, hopefully it'll... Alright, let's deal, wait for the dry bones to come over. Get that, get that. Deal with one, deal with two. Right, reanimating. Oh my god, alright. Okay. Be careful because the spikes move. Am I gonna get pushed? Let's jump back. Right, again, going in with no power-ups. Let's fight this guy again. Okay, we just gotta jump. And then just... He's climbing, alright. Just gotta... Wherever he goes, move. You can't get him during the climb. Jump. Alright, there we go. That was actually a little bit easier than the first one. Because the first one you kind of more want the little like island thing to tip. That one is just jump on him 3 times and you're good. Alright, rescue the other Yoshi. Drop kicking the castle. All right. All right, and I think that is a good spot to end this video. Super Mario World is just a classic platformer, one of the best Mario games ever made. Just a great amount of fun and just great graphics for the times, cool power-ups, cool levels. Just a great game. So again, that's going to do it for this video. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back again in a few days, starting our next cycle of 1992. Really looking forward to that, and then we'll go through the rest of the decade like we always do. So thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.